Good morning. I am Congresswoman Isabel, and I support the clean and healthy water bill for the public. Today I'm going to be reporting live from Kegel's Dairy Farm to provide you with an inside scoop on today's topic with farmer Barbara Jean, who has recently received complaints about her farming practices and their effect on the nearby Chattahoochee River. Barbara Jean, can you tell us about the basics of this issue?
Yes, I can. Recently, scientist Billy and I came by to tell me that irrigation techniques are wastewater and pour waste into the nearby Chattahoochee River. Apparently, irrigating my corn maze after fertilizing my corn has gotten into the town's water supply. Because of broken no laws, no legal action has taken place, but now citizens are boycotting my goods and services.
These environmentalists claim that your farm has led to an increase in excess dirt, which comes from surface runoff, bacteria which originates in human and animal waste, and nutrients, whose source includes fertilizer and animal waste into river. These three are classified as major types of water pollution. Do they have any proof that the source is from your farm?
This is part of the debate. There's no proof to suggest that my farm is the root cause of this issue, as each of the pollutants are resulting from non-point source pollution. This means that the issues cannot be traced back to a single source. If the chemicals are point source pollution that were identified as coming from one of the drain pipes or field, then I would definitely take action to alter my farming techniques.
Thank you for your time, Barbara Jean. Now to Science Bill and I with her perspective on the issue as her advice to the public on maintaining the water supply. Bill and I?
Thank you. Nutrient, dirt, and bacteria that infiltrate our public water system are a serious matter. Each one has a unique effect on the ecosystem around them. For example, dirt can clog the gills of fish and other invertebrates in an ecosystem, killing them off and reducing the amount of fish found in the water supply. As you can see here, there aren't a whole lot of fish. This causes an increase in algal blooms as less fish are now consuming them, and putting an increase of nutrients in the water. Nutrients have their own separate impact on the ecosystem. They can increase levels of oxygen in the water, making it inhabitable to certain organisms who are accustomed to living in cleaner and lower levels of oxygen water. Finally, bacteria also have a role in impacting the surrounding ecosystem. The presence of some bacteria indicates that unhealthy levels of viruses and germs are in the water. This means that people and animals consuming the water can become sick or ill.
Wow, those effects sound terrible. How do scientists measure these levels, and what is being done to reduce these pollutants?
Scientists use nitrogen and phosphorus tests to check for nutrient levels, as well as some other lesser used tests. In order to test dirt, turbidity is used to check water clarity and particle size. Finally, bacteria is often measured through a variety of techniques, including dissolved oxygen content levels and biological sampling. In biological sampling, they take the animals and organisms and test what's going in through their system. To answer your other question, there are several ways to reduce such pollutants. Farmers such as Barbara Jean over at Kegel's Dairy can reduce the amount of chemical and fertilizer used on their crops, avoid excess irrigation by altering their farming practices to more water-friendly ways such as drip irrigation. And cities can better manage their sewage systems to prevent pollutants from human wastes. And finally, dirt can be limited by disturbing the land as little as possible. By doing so, dirt will stay on the land and out of the water supply.
Thank you so much, Bill and I. And now you've heard it firsthand, the growing concern over the health of our water system. You may be wondering what you can do. One of the simplest ways to support your local congresswoman as I attempt to enact new laws and strengthen current laws that better protect our quality of life. I am to provide additional clauses to the Safe Drinking Water Act as well as the Clean Water Act. If clean water is important to you, then vote for me, Isabel, for Congresswoman in next year's election.